Hello. Today I'm going to be talking about self-harm because I feel like I talked about depression and suicide and treating your body right, but I don't think I've ever specifically talked about harming yourself. So, here we go. Um, for those of you who don't know, I self-harmed myself for about 6 years, and I completely understand what goes through your head when you do it. I get the whole process, I understand. I think people self-harm for different reasons. I know I did for a variety of reasons. Sometimes you feel too much and you just feel too much hurt, too much pain, too much anger, too much sadness, and you need to take care of it. And your answer to that is to harm yourself because hurting yourself seems to distract for a minute, seems to take it away, or maybe it's you causing the harm on yourself so nobody else can. It's your control. You are in charge of it. And it's this twisted way of convincing you that you're in control of everything. But in reality, you're sitting there burning yourself or cutting your skin open, and that's not you being in control. Harming yourself is not control. It's not a way to take away all the issues, all the things that are going on. It doesn't take that away. Maybe for a brief second or a few minutes, but it all comes back and now you have these scars on your body that aren't going anywhere. And it's not the answer. I know sometimes also you can get numb and you need to feel something. And so you harm yourself for that as well because you want to feel, you need to know that you can still feel something. And you harm yourself hoping that it makes you feel it again. And yes, it does. And it satisfies that craving for a few minutes and it passes. And it's just harming yourself is not the answer. I mean, having scars covering your body, it's not solving your problems. It's not taking away the hurt. All it's doing is adding to your self-loathing, and it's not helping anything. I think we mistake self-harm for our way of controlling this disease or our power over something, or it's our release. It's the only way we know how, but there are so many other healthy options. There's so many better things that you can do that aren't harming yourself to get rid of those emotions and to feel that rush and that relief. You can feel that from other things. You can feel it from going out and running or playing soccer and kicking it as hard as you can, or just blasting your music as loud as it goes and embracing it. There's other things you can do for that high that aren't going to hurt you, and I think it's important for you to know that self-harm is not your only option. It may be the only option that you're taking advantage of right now, but there are other options. I'm actually going to post a list under the video too, because it's so easy to turn to that when things are hard and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. It's better than killing myself, so I'm going to cut myself. And yes, I agree that it is better than killing yourself, but there's still better options for you. There's better options than slicing your skin open and having these scars cover your body. When I was still in self-harm, someone had said something on Tumblr to me actually about, she said, one day you're going to be out with your family and you're going to be in a park and you and your husband are going to be spinning in circles and you're going to be playing with your little girl and boy, and it's just going to be this amazing day. And your daughter's going to point to your scars and she's going to ask about them. And I don't know why, it just really, it got to me because I no way ever want my child to think that self-harm is the only answer. And how am I going to convince them of that if I'm still participating in the act? You can't be a hypocrite about it. I mean, I can't say, sweetie, never cut when I continue to cover myself in scars. I don't want to be that. I want to be strong and to say, hey, I had a really hard time when I was growing up. And I struggled with things that many, many people struggle with. But I went the wrong way about handling it. And I took it into my own hands when maybe I wasn't the best to go to. And, you know, I grew from it. I'm stronger now. I stopped. I moved on. I want to be able to show that I'm stronger than that, that I am capable of making better decisions for myself. And, I mean, that itself didn't stop me from self-harming. It was a variety of things. But every time I cut or burnt myself from that point on, I thought of that story. And I thought of having a little girl and how I want to be so strong for her. And I think you just need to find something like that. You need to find it in yourself to say, I'm a hell of a lot stronger than hurting myself. I am so much better than causing harm to my body. Because you're stronger. And think how proud you're going to feel when you stop self-harming, when you say, I made it past this. I struggled with an addiction and I made it through, and I'm strong and I'm capable. It's such a better feeling than sitting there afterwards crying as you're bleeding. It's a lot better feeling to say, hey, I did this and I'm strong and I made it past and I know that I can make it through anything. And so yeah, I'll post a list underneath the video of the things that you can do, and just promise me to try it at least one time. I mean, how much is that going to hurt, right? One time when you're feeling like you need to, that you need that release, you need to cut yourself, you need to burn yourself, so you think, just try it one time. Try one of the things on the list and let me know how it goes, but please just try once. I think that it'd be really cool if you guys could do that for me, just to try at least one time. That's all I'm asking for. And I love you, and I think you're a lot stronger than hurting yourself. See you later.